Everyone will tell you to ignore the internet trolls, whether the troll spills malicious blasphemy or is making fun of your emotions. The only advice we consistently hear is don't feed the trolls. Any negative attention is giving them more power. I think this is a dumb and potentially dangerous advice because this is gaslighting and shaming you for having normal emotional reactions towards bullying. Of course, you will get upset when someone attacks your work. Of course, you will get angry if someone attacks your appearance. Of course, you will get disappointed when someone is being cruel and unempathetic. There's no shame in getting upset. Us getting upset at trolls just shows that we're honest and kind people. If you force yourself to ignore the bullies or to meditate the emotions away, that is literally going against your survival instinct. And that is very unfair to you. Worst of all, you will get blamed even more for not being mentally tough enough to handle the bullies. Now, this is very dangerous, and this is a victim blaming and gaslighting mentality. And bullies love seeing it when you cannot handle your emotions. The essence of meditation is not to melt the emotions away or not to have emotions, but rather learn to not judge your emotions. Yes, we got upset. We got rattled by internet trolls. Yes, I am angry. So what? I had a terrible therapist who told me to meditate and watch the emotions go away. This has harmed me in more ways than I can imagine. Why does the responsibility fall onto the bullied for being mentally tough enough to handle the bullies? Contrary to popular beliefs, ignoring the trolls won't make them stop. It will embolden them. They will just go on to troll someone else. It is a victim blaming narrative. In real life, if someone makes a mean comment, you can give them a blank stare, and that is very powerful. If someone tells you, "You dressed like a beggar today," give them a blank stare, like an amused snort, like, okay, that is very powerful because this makes them think how they have embarrassed themselves by making a mean comment. But this doesn't work online. On the internet, it doesn't work like this. When a troll tells you, "Look at you getting all upset," or "Fix your ugly face before posting a video," you have to suck up all the negative emotions in yourself. You have to digest all the negative turmoil in yourself, and you have these hateful words swirling in your head for days, disturbing your life. And then these trolls will even laugh at you, saying, "Oh, if you can't handle criticism, don't put yourself online. You're so weak, such a snowflake." Some really unempathetic people would say, "Just close your laptop. It's not real bullying. Tough luck. Don't get online." These words and advice will inflict a new round of emotional pain on you. And the key to handle online bullies is not to ignore them, but to make yourself realize that they are insignificant. And you can do this in the following ways. See, if someone leaves you a hate comment, you can thumb up their hate comment. So this is more like a sarcastic applause. This is like, "Oh, what a great comment! What a great insult! Haha!" Or you can reply with, "Thanks for sharing your opinion." If someone calls you ugly or fat, or someone says, "Oh, look at you getting all upset," and you can reply with, "Thanks for sharing your opinion." Because this is more like a reminder to the troll that, thanks for sharing your opinion, but it actually doesn't matter. And another thing that you can do, which stand-up comedians often do to hecklers, is to ask them to take more action. For example, if you post something, you post your work online, you post a video, a tutorial of some sort, and then the troll says, "Maybe you should do some more research before you post." without actually giving any more research, but they're just taking a piss out of you, saying, oh, maybe you should do more research before you open your mouth. And then you can say something like, oh, feel free to email me your research at icareaboutvhatyousay@youmatter.com. Because this is taking a piss out of them, reminding them that their research is actually insignificant. This is one of the more powerful things to do, because trolls will get a kick out of mocking you, and you just have to get a kick out of mocking them. One of the other things that you can also do is to put them on a pedestal, right? If someone leaves a really mean comment on your video, you can say, I wish I had your confidence to comment on other people's videos. Or you can say, one day I wish I could be as wise as you. Or, just similar things, such as, oh, one day I wish I could be as witty as you. And they wouldn't know how to respond to it, because they wouldn't expect you to compliment them on their wittiness or their wisdom when you are actually being sarcastic, because they're not witty and they're not wise, but they think they're very witty, they think they're very clever. This not only throws them out of the whack, but also you have deflected your own negative emotions. It's a way of you being sarcastic and telling yourself that they're not that important, right? Or you can reply with, or if they successfully have gotten you upset, they have gotten a response out of you, and then they're all proud of themselves, and they're like, oh, look at you, you're absolutely rattled. And you can be like, wow, you're so powerful. Ha 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 ha, you're so funny. I wish I was as powerful as you. So I think these responses are more effective than ignoring the bullies, because most of us are not saints, right? Most of us cannot just ignore the bullies, and none of us deserves to get blamed for not being able to ignore the bullies, right? These people who tell you to ignore the bullies, if someone actually bullies them, look at how they react. They wouldn't be as calm as you. So why blame others for not being calm enough? So after you do this for a significant amount of time, after you try to take a piss out of these trolls, after you do this maybe for several months, for 10 times, for a year, gradually you will start realizing that, oh, these people actually do not matter. But this is not the first step, ignoring is not for beginners, basically, because it actually takes a lot of time and a lot of effort for you to internalize the idea that they actually don't matter. But this takes practice. You cannot get there from day one. So yeah, don't ignore the trolls. Reply when you want to reply, and don't blame yourself for doing so.